All right, guys. We are here. We're going to be having a wild team right now. This one is going to be featuring Bully, Erich, Hallinan, and Solde, and Adolphus. This is also another 22 million team. A lot easier to put together than a couple of I've presented because they've a couple Legos. Um, but let's get started. As you can see, she's only level 90. Um, she's also wearing the flame tongue. This is why I recommend the flame tongue to people that are able to get it for their wild characters because you can obviously interchange. He's going to be doing the defense down, obviously shielding and shielding. They work together very well. And Tolanen will just be doing Tolanen things and smacking the crap out of people. So let us begin. um, Tolanen will end up dying at some point, but she will do a significant amount of damage. Um, it doesn't matter, guys, or not at that point. The team will, I think it, I think she dies around 20 million. But at that point, damage is done. You can move on. Like I have been doing after the initial fight, I will go over some of the gear. Um, I think I did Tullinan a little different than probably most people would. Um, I built her in the attack speed set. I'm not sure if that's a good idea or not. I mean, if you guys have better suggestions, by all means, uh, take it. I just figured it made sense because she was melee. And I know she's not reliant on attack speed, but I would imagine it wouldn't hurt. But again, I could be wrong. I could be having her in the completely wrong set and not necessary to be in that set. Um, as you can see, between Adolphus and Isolde, they work very well together between the shielding and the heals. Um, they kind of complement each other. So I try to stick them together as much as I can. And it actually does seem to help Isolde's survivability as well. I've noticed a lot of people that have noticed this team have said they have trouble because they're unable to keep Isolde alive. I don't know if that's because they're not using Adolphus with her. I know Adolphus doesn't matter per se. Like he's not just keeping her alive. Um, the gear that I have her in probably helps a little bit as well. Um, but I do know he does complement her. I believe it has something to do with her shields. Um, her also shields. I think she heals herself if I remember correctly, or something like that. What when shielded or something on that aspect. I can't remember off the top of my head. Um, this is a pretty easy team to put together. Originally, both Tolonen and Foley were both at level 90, and they were able to do it. So me putting them at or Tolonen at 100 really didn't make that much of a difference. It wasn't very significant. Um, However, as you can see, Erich is still in the lead of Foley. He probably would do more damage if she was higher level and probably a little bit better geared, to be honest with you. But she's not my main concern here. Talonen is pretty much the DPSer. As you can see, she died right around 21 million this time. But she's doing literally double the damage that they both are. And Foley's not exactly crappily geared. She's just not fully geared because she's 90 and not 5-starred. Um, all right, so we're at the 22 million mark. We don't really need to go that much more. Little cushion just in case if you really feel comfortable about it. But sooner or later, you're going to be able to pull somebody from this team. It's going to become unnecessary, and then you can use that person for somewhere else. Um, I personally utilize a lot of different characters, including melee. Again, you'll notice that a lot of my comps actually have melee in it. Alanin being the main melee person. So we're going to go ahead and save this. Um, there we go. All right. Now, let's go over the gear a little bit. you guys have any, you think I'm gearing something wrong or I should try something different, by all means, I am all ears. We're gonna go to Cullinan first. As I said, I had her in a gambler set for the attack speed and the attack. Um, Not sure if it was the greatest idea, but I don't think it's a horrible idea. I have her at 80% with 233. The reason being is not only this, but it also gives the crit damage bonus for 15%. And also with her ability, you only have her at 80% passive. The hero gains an extra 20% crit rate. Each successful wild by allies grants 5% crit damage to the hero. The effect stacks up to 20 times. So essentially, she's looking at uh, I mean the artifact, which is 15%. Um, you're looking at 248, then plus 5% up to 2,100. Can't be right. Is that right? Holy crud. Bro. And yeah, it's a holy. Okay. So she's crit damaged out. Maybe I am gearing her. Maybe I should have her in something else. Should she be doing more damage? You answer that question. Um, she's got 4,200 attack. Maybe I should focus a little bit more on attack percentage. She has a very nice attack percentage. This is my best chest I've rolled all season. I've had very bad luck with chest piece. As you can see, these are my attack percent chests. Most of them have rolled. This one, not bad. But for the most part, I've tried to get crit rate on them, and yeah, most of them are like one roll or no roll. That has no roll. I can't speak for other people, but I have had a very, very bad luck. A chest piece with attack percentage. Or they've either poorly rolled, like 11%. That's not that great. Um, well, that's actually not that great either, but it still re-rolled it. I think that's about it for her gear. We're gonna go over assault days. I have her in the hourglass. Again, not needed. You can use this to speed up her ultimate skill. Obviously, I have her in the protection set. Her defense is around 2,800, 99,000 health. Really about it. Our accuracy is at 281. Dolphus, probably one of my favorite champions because of his diversity. You can literally plug and play him anywhere. Why I consider him one of the best champions in the game, because he can be put in any team, even without affinity. I mean, obviously the affinity helps, and it's a plus, but literally he could go on any team that you have, and he will make himself useful. He will add survivability, heals, and damage, which not many characters can do what he does. I prefer this on him. I don't have the chest piece that most put on Puja. Although I don't know because I don't have it. I've seen people use the chest piece, the Lego chest piece, and for some odd reason, I've heard a couple people say that they prefer this as well. Um, I wanted to experiment. There's another one I believe I have that I wanted to experiment with. I wanted to experiment with this because it has enlightenment. Obviously, more than there, but would it make up for the 15% more shielding? I don't know. I haven't tested it yet. I do know that this would definitely boost the shields. It's what, 60? Yeah, no, 90. So it's only 30. 30 more enlightenment, and I don't know if 30 enlightenment really would make up for 15% more shield. I don't think it would, to be quite honest with you. I haven't sat down and actually done the math. Um, but that is Adolphus. Now, this is her stats. Like I said, she's not really geared that much. Um, I don't. really necessarily need her geared, and I don't think other people do, unless she's your main. Like if she's your main DPSer that's on this team or the wild team, then yes, I can see her gearing, you gearing her out better. But if you're using Tolonon, you really don't need that gear. So I keep her the way she is. Um, yes, she is using the flame tongue again. You could use that and get the same effect, if not better, because you have a shielder on the team. So she'll do 20% more damage all around. I just use this because it's easier with the crit rate. It's 40%, and she's also wild, so this kind of does help.
Seeing a mere
I think
0.1%
that's it.
success rate
One,
is no
I fancy
four,
myself a guardian, but everything I
there we go.
Knowledge brings
Um,
composure,
there's Erich.
especially during the chaotic
Nothing huge,
times.
nothing special. Those are his stats. He's not even really geared. He's more of the inhibitor. I probably could have geared him out better, honestly. Um, he's just kind of thrown together. You don't really need massive gear. You really don't. They do a very good job on their own, and honestly, you really only need all in it. Anyways, if again you guys have any suggestions, please do suggest away in the comment section. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope this video helps you guys. I will catch you guys later. You all have a wonderful